Hi folks, Rick Spieth from Waikem Subaru once again. Just want to thank you again for checking out our YouTube broadcast. I want to introduce you to 2010 Motor Trend Sport Utility of the Year, the 2010 Subaru Outback. Big changes in this car this year. The car actually grew, or is an inch shorter than last year's, but it's actually about 2 inches wider, 2 inches taller. Subaru also extended your wheelbase, so now you have a lot more interior room in the cabin of the vehicle. As with all Subarus, we still have the boxer motor, the active all-wheel drive system, and all our cars have the highest safety ratings for all crash tests: front impact, side impact, rear impact, and active headrest. New styling for this year: bigger, wider car, still with the great handling and feel of all the Subarus with all-wheel drive. A couple of different features this year. Before, if you wanted to go camping and needed any gear, you always had to have the crossbars. Subaru's got a nice innovation this year. If you need crossbars, you just lift this bar, pop this up, it pops over in that side. The other one does the same, pops over in this side. Now you have crossbars. When you're not using them, they fold right back in, pop in. That way you don't have to worry about any kind of wind noise, but you do have the convenience of that for any kind of cargo you need to carry. With all Subarus, the all-wheel drive is always active. As far as our cargo space, we haven't lost any cargo space, even though the car got an inch shorter. Because it got an inch wider, our cargo space actually grew. We have a 60-40 split back seat, so both those seats are going to lay flat, so if you do have to carry extra cargo, just by a quick lift of a lever, the seat's going to fold flat. Same with the other side. Plenty of room to get all your cargo in, sporting equipment, anything like that, camping gear. Once again, like I said, Subaru pays so much attention to safety. On every Subaru, the gas tank is on the passenger side of the vehicle. Just in case you ever run out of the gas in the vehicle, you do have something between you and the road. All Subarus come with roadside assistance. 3 years, 36,000 miles. Run out of gas, lock your keys in the car. Need emergency jump start, get a flat tire, you don't want to change it, call them 24/7, they'll be there to assist you. Alright folks, now we're looking at the inside of the new Outback. Once again, more cabin space, more comfortable feel inside the vehicle. One thing Subaru did is, before we had a parking brake here. They now eliminated that. You now have an electronic parking brake on this car. You also have a feature that's called incline start assist. When you push that button, if you're ever on a hill or a decline, sitting in traffic waiting for a light, when you take your foot off the brake, that car is not going to roll until you actually touch the accelerator, and then the emergency brake will release and move on. With this particular model, it does have the all-weather package. So even though we have the cloth interior, we do have the heated front seats. We have heated side view mirrors. We also have the wiper deicer, which is going to melt the snow and ice off your wiper blades. Sportronic transmission is a standard feature in this vehicle. Now we actually have the paddle shifters behind the wheels. So once you switch over to the manual mode, you can paddle shift up or down through the gears. This particular model also comes with the Harman Kardon stereo. Nice thing about that is you actually have Bluetooth that is hooked up right through the stereo, so you can have hands-free calling. This one also comes with the moonroof package, the auto-dimming mirror with compass and home link. Up here you're going to have your outside temperature, your time, and your average fuel economy. We also have an eco meter here, which is going to teach you how to drive the car more fuel efficient. Once again, with this motor, it's 170 horsepower, it's 170 foot-pounds of torque, it's a 4-cylinder motor, but it has a new CVT transmission this year. Fuel economy has gone from 2026 up to 2229 now on this vehicle. So big dramatic change in fuel economy, but yet still the great all-wheel drive system. Once again, all Subarus have symmetrical all-wheel drive, which is active, meaning we have power to all 4 wheels all the time in this vehicle. Other than that, standard equipment is going to be power windows, locks, mirrors, tilt, cruise, keyless entry, single CD, ABS brakes, electronic brake force distribution, and all-wheel drive. Alright folks, whenever I do a test drive, there's a couple things I like to show people. One, this is loose gravel out here. I'm just going to gun the car and show you what happens. Notice how there wasn't any wheel spin. All 4 wheels just actually locked in and grabbed, and we took off. There's no wheel spinach or anything. Another thing I like to do is I like people to see if they can do some donuts. So what I'm going to do is just pull the car over here. I'm going to turn the wheel as hard as I can to the left. I'm going to keep it locked, and I'm just going to gradually start picking up some speed. Notice how I'm not losing the rear end of the vehicle? That's because all four wheels are maintaining traction. If we had an overhead shot, you could see a tight little circle where that is just holding its line. But all I can do is say, come on in, take the Subaru Challenge test drive, and I'll show you everything about this car. Thanks and have a great day. Visit us at Waikem.com. Our phone number here is 330-478-1801.